Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly forgotten why you went there? Or tried desperately to remember someone's name, only for it to appear hours later? What if I told you that your brain isn't failing? What if forgetting is actually one of the most important things your brain does? In fact, your brain is constantly deleting information, not because it's broken, but because it's trying to help you survive. Today we'll explore the fascinating science behind memory, forgetting, and the shocking reason your brain intentionally erases information. Most people imagine memory as a giant storage room. Every experience gets stored somewhere, waiting to be retrieved later. But that's not how memory works. Your brain isn't a video recorder. It doesn't save perfect copies of every moment. Instead, memories are reconstructed every time you recall them. Your brain stores pieces of information and rebuilds the experience when needed. This means your memories are less like recordings and more like stories. Stories that can change over time. If memory is important, then why forget anything? The answer is simple. Too much information is a problem. Imagine remembering every conversation, every face, every street, every random detail from every day of your life. Your brain would become overwhelmed. Scientists believe forgetting acts like a filter. It removes unnecessary information so important information can stand out. Think of it like cleaning your phone storage. Deleting useless files helps the device run smoothly. Your brain works in a similar way. Inside your brain, billions of neurons communicate through connections called synapses. Every time you learn something new, some of these connections become stronger. But surprisingly, some connections become weaker. Researchers call this synaptic pruning. It's the brain's way of removing less useful pathways. Just as gardeners trim branches to help a tree grow stronger, your brain removes weak connections to improve efficiency. Forgetting isn't a mistake, it's maintenance. Sometimes we forget birthdays, names, appointments, even things that seem important. Why? Often because the memory was never stored properly in the first place. Attention is the gateway to memory. If you're distracted when information enters your brain, the memory may never become strong enough to last. This is why you can scroll social media for an hour and barely remember what you saw. Your brain only saves what it considers meaningful. Here's where things become truly fascinating. Not only can your brain forget memories, it can create memories that never happened. Psychologists have discovered that people can remember events incorrectly while feeling completely confident they're right. Each time you recall a memory, your brain rebuilds it. And during that process, details can be added, removed, or altered. This means memory isn't just fragile, it's editable. Your past may not be exactly what you think it is. Stress has a powerful effect on memory. Small amounts of stress can improve focus, but chronic stress can damage memory performance. When stress hormones remain high for long periods, they interfere with the brain's ability to form and retrieve memories. This is one reason people often feel forgetful during difficult periods of life. The brain becomes focused on survival, and memory takes a back seat. The good news is that memory can be improved. Sleep is one of the most important factors. While you sleep, your brain organizes and strengthens memories. Exercise also helps by improving blood flow to the brain. And repetition remains one of the most powerful memory tools ever discovered. The more often you use information, the stronger the memory becomes. The next time you forget something, don't immediately assume your brain is failing. Remember this, forgetting is not always a flaw. It's often a feature. Your brain constantly balances what to keep and what to erase. Without forgetting, memory itself would become less useful. So the scary reason your brain deletes memories is actually the same reason it can remember what truly matters. And that might be one of the smartest things your brain does. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to MindVerse Labs for more fascinating psychology and brain science.